so symptomatic, cause everything about you feels so right.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Heat, one half of the wrap-up show right here on Bliss.fm. And I am so happy because we got our first interview of 2015. Listen, let me tell you, back in 95, when I was in high school, there's this song that we used to sing, and our teachers used to tell us, stop singing that song. They were like, we were just walking around, in the hallways. Tell me where you want me to put it. Administrators and the teachers like, hold up,
What?
You know what you're talking about? We're just singing a song. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to introduce here at the Bliss.fm studios, Solo.
Hey,
what's up? What's up?
Hey,
All right,
how
introduce
you doing,
yourselves. Let's go around.
Hey,
Refresh.
What's up, everybody? I'm Darnell.
What's up? I'm Dan.
What's up? What's up? I'm Rob Bass.
Oh, yeah. That's self-explanatory, right? Now, like my story with the song, do you run into people that kind of say the same thing? Like, hold on, it's the song about what it was? Because, when you was younger, you just hear something on the radio and then see it on the TV, you just start singing along. So now that I'm older, y'all could tell me.
You can sing that song.
It's
now.
okay for me. So it was about what the teachers were telling us.
It was about love.
Yeah.
Love.
In the broader context.
And also, it's sort of a rhetorical question.
Right. Okay.
But it was written by Jammin Lewis and McKinley Horton.
Yeah, so
Nice.
you can blame them. We ain't had nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing to do with
All
the
right.
right.
They
All right.
said,
It's y'all fault.
get your butt in there and
Cool.
Sing the song.
It was actually the last song. That was actually the last song we did for that album.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the last song.
And look how it turned out,
It
man.
turned out great.
That's wonderful. So y'all been off the scene since about 98,
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So what brought y'all back together and say, you know what? We're coming back. We're going to do this. We're going to give the world some new music.
A couple of things. First, it was the fans that brought us back. We started seeing a lot of chatter on YouTube and websites,
Right.
And we didn't even have a presence out there. So they were like, "Where are you?
Yeah.
Come back." So
Please come back.
we said, "Let's see if they mean what they say." When they say that. So we started a website. We got some good feedback, and people started connecting. And so we're really doing this because the fans said they wanted to hear more.
Absolutely.
Because we really thought, we believed that old adage that R&B was dead, so to speak, is what everybody used to tell us.
They lying about that.
But it kind of feels like that to some
it
people.
feels like that to people.
Yeah, because radio is so dominant with rap right now. So were y'all a bit discouraged at one point to try to come back despite what the fans were saying?
I think we were fearful that we wouldn't be able to come back to the standard that we left at.
Right.
Because people, from what we can tell, people really respect what we did, and we just want them to continue to respect it.
Right.
So we kind of don't look at it as we're competing with hip hop or we're competing with where's R&B today. We're just trying to make feel good music.
Exactly.
Because we think music is universal. So
Accepted or rejected.
we our bar is where we set it. Like we want to be up here,
Right.
because we felt like we left and we was kind of like here, but we
Right.
were moving up there.
Right. And it's a good thing that y'all made great quality music.
Thank you.
That, with the voices were amazing. Like from the first video when y'all jumped on the scene and sang in a cappella. Like I said, when I was in high school and all of us were like, wow. Right. It was an amazing thing. So have the fans, how are they reacting once they heard the news and they see that new music is coming out and being released?
Everybody's been positive.
They really great. Really great.
They're just saying, "Come on, you guys, come on,
Right.
when's it coming out?"
They're embracing
Already,
us. We've been embraced.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very much so.
Now y'all have an album coming out in a few days, correct?
Yeah, we have an album.
Yeah.
Well, the album's not coming out.
Okay.
What's happening is that we've decided to do a pledge music fund.
Correct.
Which is basically we're asking everybody to get out there, go to solothegroup.com and pledge to pre-order the album.
Nice.
So this is kind of just the building of the beginning of the return, so to speak.
Right.
So we close on Martin Luther King Day. That's the last day you can pledge. So we are at 62% the last time I checked yesterday. So hopefully
Nice.
we're a little bit further today, but we need to get to 100. You know, we miss out on all the money that we've been raising over the last month or two.
Oh, we're gonna make sure we get to that 100%.
Let's do it. Let's do it, 'cause we got to do this.
Right. So, what made y'all take that route as far as promotion? Because it is very unique. You don't see many artists going that route. Because I like the hashtag, like put the dollar in the box,
Drop a dollar in the
drop
box.
a dollar in the box. So, like that's real creative because it makes me think back to how y'all started on the street corner and people had to drop the money.
Absolutely.
So why take that direction with the comeback and with the new music?
Well, when we're coming back, as we were talking about, the market is driven right now by heavy hip hop.
Right.
It's kind of difficult. I won't say it's impossible. It's just it's difficult.
Yeah.
More difficult. So we thought, what could we do that's original to us, as opposed to getting out on the street? How can we bring the streets to the cloud, so to speak? So that's the idea. We just wanted to do what we were doing back then, which is hustling on the street, singing with that box in front of us, which brought us Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and brought us that album.
Right.
And put it on the internet and see if we can generate that kind of interest there.
On the superhighway.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, taking it back to the street, it's such an amazing story to hear how y'all would discover. So that's actually true. Y'all were singing on the street, and Jimmy, because it seems like something that movies are made of.
Nobody believes it. Like, every time we tell a story, they like, is that true? Like, that's not made up.
I think one thing that we don't add a lot is that Karen White was also a part of that.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She's
also
very,
part of it.
very much responsible for getting Terry to listen. Yeah. But it's a true story. Terry and Karen came by.
Wow.
They dropped a card and dropped some dollars, and and Jimmy Jam was actually in a cab. He drove by and heard, and when they met back up at the hotel, he was like, "Yo, T, did you hear this? I saw this group." He's like, "Wait a minute, were they on the corner of Soho and Prince and West Palm?" He's like,
Wow.
"Yeah." So it was just kind of like kismet. It was meant to be, but it's a true story.
Right. So do y'all ever take it back and go out and perform like pop-up surprises on the streets and whatnot?
Not as a group.
As a group.
We used to do it when we during the first album. They would just put us anywhere,
Like-
get out in front of that. Get out in front of this highway. Get out
In front of the highway.
Stop some traffic.
Remember in London?
Oh yeah, that happened in London?
Yeah,
We sang everywhere.
it was everywhere.
In front of record stores,
Sing,
outside of
guys.
the record store. Not
Wow. Just that hustle and that grind.
Yeah.
So y'all
Right.
came from that anyway.
Yeah.
And I have a question about the lovely bass here. How long have you had? Is this like the same bass that you
This
had?
bass is the
We
same
never named
bass.
the bass, have we?
What?
No, we never named this.
Do we
bass.
need to
This-
name
this
it right
is- this
now?
is well, you want to name it?
I'm-
You have the honor to name
Oh,
this
I'm
bass.
scared to name
You gotta
it.
give it
Like,
something special.
Yeah,
oh
give it
my
something
God.
special.
Otherwise, it
Yeah.
ain't gonna stick.
It won't stick.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of pressure to name.
Well, come out with something. You know.
You want to think about it?
It's
email?
definitely a girl.
never
yeah,
done this.
yeah. Oh,
It's
definitely has to be a girl because
it's
the way you
definitely
hold
a-
it.
it's definitely a girl. 'cause
Yeah.
The way Rob be holding it. It's gotta be a girl.
A girl.
Not a girl, a woman.
A woman.
A woman.
A lady.
It has to be a nice,
How
strong
she shake.
woman's
How she
name.
shake.
that-
A lady.
like Hallie. Can you name it like Hallie?
Yeah, Halle Berry. That's what, Halle.
You're holding
Halle.
on to
I
it.
like that. I like that.
Okay, I like Hallie too.
See?
In honor of
Your
Hallie.
name is Hallie from now on.
I just named the
Halle
bass.
Basin.
Hallie. So how many years have you had Hallie?
Oh man, this one I had for about since I was a little boy.
Really?
That long.
I'm like, oh, you're just messing with me.
No, I had this for about maybe 20 years.
Wow. So what holds Hallie now so special to you that you never had to go to another woman?
He tried the other women the other night.
Oh, the other
And
woman.
it wasn't working.
He had a
Yeah,
side
she said-
chick.
She said,
Oh,
no.
other bass, the
my
other
other
bass.
bass.
I said,
side
no,
chick
yeah,
bass.
She was like, oh, no, you ain't.
no,
uh-uh.
yeah,
No.
it just be slipping all over the place.
Yeah.
And,
It wasn't a good look or sound.
No,
You
it
stick
wasn't.
with what you know.
Yeah.
But Hallie
But
just
that-
got that. She got that fullness.
I know, yeah. But that's the bass that we keep over at Dan's house.
Okay.
So when we can rehearse, y'all don't have to carry this out.
The other
and all
bass
that.
is.
The other bass.
Yeah.
Whatever her name.
The side chick bass.
Whatever her name. Side chick bass. Ooh, boy.
Oh man, so that's beautiful. Let's get back to the new music.
Yeah.
So what can we all expect from this new album? Do we still have that same classic sound? Are y'all experimenting with some new sounds about what's popular today and whatnot?
You know, we pretty much kept it basic almost, but but contemporary.
Right.
You know, very contemporary. Still has the same old school vibe to it,
Yeah.
but I would say with a new school flavor. That's what I would say.
Tight
What would you say?
harmonies, definitely throwback, but contemporary.
Right.
The topics, we've grown up, we've lived. This is like
Right.
15 years ago or so, since the last record. And, you know, we grown men now, so we went through some things. So the topics are really adult. And the voices are still there. That's most important. Like, our voices are still intact, thank God, that we can actually put something out there and say, here, listen, you know, hope you like it.
Right. Why do you think? I guess now we say like we mentioned R&B. Some people say R&B is dead. It doesn't seem to be a lot of R&B groups anymore. Like there were so many that we had to choose from
Oh wow.
before, and now if you try to get a group together, it's like it's tough to be an R&B artist these days, but it's
Yeah.
even tougher to be an R&B group.
Yeah.
And why do y'all think that is?
Why you think?
You know what? That's a good question. That's,
You got an answer?
Yeah, I think
I-
that the pressure of just being together, the unity.
Right.
They say unity is more powerful than nuclear weapons. And when you see 4 or 5 brothers get together and to try to do anything, it's hard.
Yeah.
Here.
I concur.
I think it's because. Go ahead.
No,
You wanna
go.
I think it's because you kind of like you reap what you sow. That we haven't really been encouraging.
Yeah.
You know, the craft of music, the artistry of a vocalist. You know, getting people together to do anything, harmonizing.
Right.
And they're not learning that. You know, so it's affected. You know, the culture is
Yeah.
affected by that, and I think that's what you're saying.
That's a great point because you said they're not learning. What do y'all think about auto-tune? How it seems like now all the rappers are trying to sing, or anybody that doesn't have that great vocal training, like I'm just gonna throw some auto-tune on it and just.
I personally
like this.
don't mind it, actually. You know, I think it's a tool like anything. You know, they said Marvin Gaye was crazy when he was making, you know, some of his greatest music, you know, by doing the things he was doing.
Right.
And he was still a great vocalist. So, I mean, there are obviously people out there who can't really sing that well, and they depend on it. But, you know, there's some great gospel singers that throw auto-tune in there, and it's crazy, you know, cool. So it's a tool. It's not something you should be dependent on
Right.
necessarily. You can turn it off and be like, you know, okay, check this out, and it sounds just as good.
Wonderful.
Dan says that, but he never used it.
Oh.
I have used it on the song. You just haven't heard it.
Oh, he just
Very
minimal,
little.
very,
It
very little. Are there any current R&B artists that y'all digging or would like to work with, or you just look at it like what they're really doing it, they really being true to themselves and the craft?
Definitely.
I would say Joe. I'm digging Joe.
Oh, I love Joe. You know, Joe was
That's my
the
boy.
original. We used to listen to Joe all the time
Exactly.
before we recorded our first album.
He's wonderful.
I think there are great people out there. John Legend. You got Jill. Lettucey. Fantasia.
Oh yeah.
If you go, you got
No,
it.
go ahead.
Contemporary. Who am I thinking? Like younger.
New, like the newest.
Yeah.
John Legend was almost up there with the
Yeah, you can still have them there.
Yeah, okay. All right. But I do like some of the younger cats out there too. I just don't think there's enough variety in the types of voices.
Sure.
I think they just sound similar.
Yes, they definitely do. They definitely do. Would y'all have any advice? Biggest piece of advice y'all could give to any R&B artist that's trying to come up? Stuff that y'all have learned and y'all seen in the past. You can tell them like, don't do this.
Yeah.
Do this instead.
Well, I can say stay true. That's all. Stay true to your craft. Stay true to to the music,
Right.
and that's what I would
I would piggyback off of that and just believe in yourself. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the negative. If you feel you have something to offer the world, stay true to it. Believe in it,
right.
and practice. And you know, if you put enough energy into anything, it'll move, you know, in the right direction.
And I would say, listen, go back and listen to where you come from.
Yes.
You know, like the Temptations, Marvin Gaye, and you know, for the ladies, you know, Aretha. Listen to what they did. You know, and then try to apply that to your craft.
All right. And before we get out of here and have a wonderful performance, y'all got to stick around for that. Let everyone know again the name of the album that's coming out, when they could get it, where they could get it, all that wonderful stuff.
So the name of the album is 3.0 Rebooted.
Right.
You can go to solothegroup.com.
Right.
That'll give you all the information. You can pledge at pledgemusic.com. But you can also pledge through solothegroup.com.
Drop it down.
You have until Martin Luther King Day. That is the 19th of January, in case you didn't know that this year. But show up and, you know, support something that you believe in. I think you guys are going to believe in this music, so we do.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Solo, thank y'all for coming by today.
Thank you.
Bliss.fm.
Can we say
Thank
one more
you.
shout
Yeah,
out?
yeah. Keep
We
it
want to
rolling.
shout out to Dave Wesley, who
Yes.
is our
Yes, sir.
background singer. We call him our background singer. He's the fourth guy.
He's
because
out there hanging in the cut.
he's going to be the guy you see. You know, he has a great voice. He's a great
Nice.
lead singer. He's a great singer and a great person. So
Great
he's going to
boy.
be up here kicking it with us tonight at Next Door.
Rep Ben's next door. That's
Yeah,
right. Getting it
yep,
in.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Heat, the wrap-up show, Solo. Y'all make sure to drop that dollar in the box.
That's right.
Support them
That's right.
and get ready for this performance. All right? Happy 2015. Stick around. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
Peace. Yeah. Sing the song.
Hey, yeah.
Let me hear you say la-di-da.
La-di-da. Hey. I'm in heaven
Yeah.
with you, you.
Ooh.
I've never lived my days like this. I wake up in the morning, she greets me with a
Sing the
kiss.
song, Dan.
God has gifted me with such happiness. Said it feels like heaven.
Heaven.
Whoa,
Heaven.
Well, y'all,
I got heaven
I've
right
got heaven
here on earth.
said it's right here.
I got heaven right here
right
on
here,
earth.
right now, baby.
I got heaven right here on earth.
Ooh.
Heaven right here on earth. I got heaven right here on earth. Woo. I got heaven right here on earth. Ha. I got heaven right here on earth. Heaven right here on earth.
All right. It's that song she was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's a song she was talking about, that nasty song. Yeah. Time to get on. Ha. Let's get it on. Just getting it on. Anytime you're ready to groove, give me a call. Just say the word. I'll be right there. Just getting baby, I'm gonna fill you up with tender loving. Yeah. Just getting it on. It's all to make you feel good, to carry you to ecstasy. If you get a direction, communicate to me, baby. Where do you want me to put it? Oh, yeah. If you want me to get it right, tell me what should I do with it? What should I do? Cause you're starting to work it down, and I don't want to lose it. Oh, yeah. Baby, tell me where do you want me to put it? Till you say yeah. Oh, yeah, it feels good. Woo. Baby, tell me where. Oh, yeah, it feels good. Baby, tell me where. Oh, yeah, it feels good. Ha. Baby, tell me where do you want me to put